So before I say anything, there is a new Discord. Go join that if you haven't already. We have a great community going on already, and it's fucking insane because most of us there are mentally ill. Maybe not most. I'd say like 50-50. Anyways, welcome to Nameless, Narcissist. Once again, a simple man diagnosed with NPD, giving you the facts about narcissistic personality disorder and the shit that goes on in my head. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. But keep in mind, I'm no clinician, so I can only speak to my own experiences. Okay, so I've been stressed lately, guys. I've been fucking stressed. I woke up this morning and I was like paralyzed by this anxiety that I was just kept wondering, where's that coming from? Why am I being stressed right now? My life is great. Well, kind of. Okay, it's not great, but like, good things are happening. My channel has been doing relatively well. I've been approached by like several pretty big people that I'll tell you guys about later after it's confirmed that I'll be doing some interviews and stuff with them. And I wake up this morning and I'm like petrified. Not of the fact that I have to do these things, that seems overwhelming, but because I feel like, what if I can't keep it up? What if this is my peak and afterwards I just all the way down? And it's horrifying. Like, ostensibly, nothing going into the future is going to prevent me from continuing to grow other than myself, right? But I'm also like, fuck, what if one day a bunch of people just don't want to watch my videos anymore? What if one day I just stop gaining traction? What if people lose interest in pathological narcissism? What if, like, there's an infinite amount of possibilities. People rise and fall all the time. And I'm afraid that before I can really achieve the things that I want to, that my time will be up. Because let's be real, one day my time will be up. I mean, I can try to branch out into other things. I'm sure that I will. But one day I will have said everything there is to say about this topic. And I've had a horrible creative block recently because part of me thinks I already have said everything there is to know. And that's petrifying. It really is. I don't want to, and I guess this really all does come down to just this fear of being insignificant. This fear of my self-esteem finally crashing down and like being fully faced with my self-hate with no way to escape it. I'm working a menial job for the rest of my life. These things are like horrifying. And like I've been in denial about those things for so long. No, that'll never happen to me. I'm too special for that. The world will see my brilliance one day, right? But they might not. Okay, maybe I should rephrase that. Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Like, I feel so entitled to because of how much my self-esteem relies on things like this. I feel so entitled to it. I feel so entitled to like being seen as the best thing ever, being famous, being rich. Because if I don't get that, then I fucking plummet. It's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. And ostensibly, what is wrong with working a menial job? What is wrong with not being famous, with not being rich? Right? It's fine to want those things. But why does it matter so much? I would say there's a couple of reasons, and the main one is honestly that I just don't want to, I want to be able to enjoy my life. I feel like I can't enjoy it unless I have significant wealth and significant fame, which is stupid. Why wouldn't I be able to enjoy life then? Plenty of people are never rich and famous. Weirdly enough, the majority aren't. And why does it bother me so much? Because they live happier lives than I do most of the time, right? Is it that I view them as their life, like, I almost feel like it's the happiness that they are achieving through just a job that they're passionate about and through like their family, that feels less achievable to me than becoming rich and famous, which is super interesting to think about now that I said it out loud. For me, the idea of loving someone seems way harder than the idea of, putting out a YouTube video every day, you know what I mean? Fuck. And the anxiety has just been fucking tearing at me about it. All these what ifs. All these like, what if it doesn't happen fast enough? This just eagerness and this horror. Like anytime I hear about a self-aware narcissist, I get so anxious because I'm like, oh my God, what if they have better content than I do? What if they pass me out? What if no longer, like, because with the people I associate with now, either I'm doing better than them or we have styles that are so substantially different that I have basically no fear of us interfering with each other. Like, you could take early morning barking, for instance. Again, I've always looked up to him in his videos, but I never felt threatened by him because what I do here is so much different than what he does. He is way more based around recovery and stuff like that, which I think is one of the best things that he does. And I think, honestly, more helpful with my videos because I'm still figuring out my shit. I still don't know how to deal with my shit. So, and so me doing what I do, it has an appeal that is very separate from that. But every now and then, I'll like catch wind of it's like, oh, this person's a self-aware narcissist. I'm like, fuck me, no. But then it's like they aren't actually actively trying to like put themselves out there, or like they're just one of the hordes of people who don't explain our thought patterns and why we do the things that we do, and just want to basically, have a channel where they like shit talk us all the time. Which, fuck you guys, by the way. Why are you guys turning your backs on us? Because those channels can have their use, but nobody that some people are going to want more, and that's what I try to provide. Man, the idea, like, I'm literally just thinking about it right now, the idea that someone else is basically going to come and usurp me. I'm lucky I am so smart and attractive and charismatic. If I wasn't, God, who knows what would happen? I'd have been usurped forever ago. Oh my God, it's stressful. And I think this is the issue with narcissists kind of giving in to their narcissism and going out to achieve like these wild things, right? This is what you're left with. There's hardly a satisfaction there. When you achieve something, it's like a relief, and then it's not good enough, like almost immediately. I feel more grandiose and happier when there's good things about to happen than when they happen or after they happened. Once I achieved it, then it doesn't matter, right? There's no point in thinking about it. Gotta get the next thing or go brag to people about it. The only things that matter. Something to think about. I gotta think of a way to like deal with this in a more constructive and healthy way. Because I feel like I'm trying to fix my narcissism by leaning into it. I'm trying to fix my narcissism by continuously chasing after more narcissistic goals. And the further into it I get, the closer to that stuff I get, the more narcissistic I get, because my ambitions grow even larger, my ego does grow, and I get more and more separated from the kind of person I want to be. And it's like, what is the compromise there? At this point, I'm too deep in, I can't just give it up. And not to mention that, like, I don't want to. And I have seen the effects that this has been having on people. Between the community and just the information I provide, a lot of people have found help in it. At least I like to think so. They say they do, so hopefully they're not lying. And like, I feel like it wouldn't even be fair to, even if it was my desire, it probably wouldn't even be fair to stop at this point. God. And I feel like the anxiety would go away a little bit if it weren't for like some of my situations back here are a little dicey right now. Nothing serious, just living paycheck to paycheck more or less. And that also gives me a lot of anxiety. It's like, oh my God, what if my fucking house gets foreclosed before I'm famous? But it is what it is. It's tiring, it really is. You guys have no idea how hard it is to be a narcissist. I once read this case study about this guy who he was a narcissist that would do surgeries like drunk, which I was like, that's awful. Fucking don't do that. I get why he did it now though. At least I understand it, because it's like, that's a prestigious position, and he was like renowned for how good he was at it. And that stress of having to perform like that every time, I can't imagine not drinking. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to become a surgeon and start fucking drinking on the job, because that's insane. But I get the logic behind it now. I mean, like, when you have that constant pressure on you all the time. And it feels like the only way to release that stress is through drinking. In case you can't tell, I don't have a healthy relationship with alcohol. Oh my god. Doesn't help that my fucking... Oh, I need to call my psychiatrist because I think I fucking missed my appointment and they won't return my calls. I'm going around Lamictal and I'm going to be fucking insane. If I do run out of Lamictal, I'll make a video during it so you guys can see how fucking unhinged I am unmedicated. Especially like going from like medicated to not, it like that, just going cold turkey. That'd be funny. Maybe that should be a video. I could do a live stream. I just haven't taken any of my meds all day, and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys are talking in Dutch again. I'm like, no, assholes. I'm ending the stream now. Holy shit. That's how I get back to high school, Jacob, right there. Okay, anyways, that's basically all I have to say about that. I'm stressed. This disorder fucking sucks. What the hell is going on with me? But I hope that y'all have a good day. Take your fucking meds and like, follow, subscribe, go on my Discord, yada, yada, yada.